Wait, set, ready?
Switch gears.
They'll run with a former Super Bowl hero. It's James White. Brought down around the 16 or 17. Had a nice move, but couldn't free much space. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 at the 17-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Hey, 66. Hey, wahoo.
From the gun, it's Brady. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. A big play there for New England. And even 40 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Damian Harris, 3rd rounder from Alabama. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
At the Jets' 44-yard line.
Wait, set, Alabama. 380.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Here we go.
49. Check 49. Check 49.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Hey, check it. Hey, Haywood.
Double dog. That's the way.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And they will take over at the 29-yard. Line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
Let's get off the field.
Red 80.
Check 31. Check 31.
They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Quarterback D-line. Get that quarterback D-line. Get that quarterback.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Kyle Van Noy, the Pats' leading tackler in their Super Bowl run, in on the stop.
At the 47-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Red 80. Hey, motion backfield. Motion backfield.
Kill. Shit.
80.
Shit.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. Going up top. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10 and to the 12. That's what, well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
The drive starts with a run by White. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Check it. Reload. Go.
Let's go.
Quick, we hit. Check it. Reload.
Here's Brady to throw. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Wait, set. Round 80. Round 80. Oh, you got deep.
First down, here's White. This will go for 5 up to the 33.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Brady. And it's hauled in by Ben Watson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Second tour of duty for Watson with the Patriots. Remember, New England drafted him way back in 2004 out of Northwestern. He retired in the offseason after finishing the campaign with New Orleans, but decided to come back for one more go-around with the Patriots, and they might need him, especially with Rob Gronkowski no longer in uniform. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I can't help it. Every time I see Eric Berry make a play, as we just saw him make a tackle there, I just want to stand up and applaud.
Because he went to Tennessee like you?
Well, that doesn't hurt one bit, but how about the comeback? I mean, he came back from beating cancer and getting back to Pro Bowl level, one of the best players in the game.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
Hey, 166.
On 2nd and 9. Brady, he completes it right side to White. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
Hey, go 66.
53 seconds.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Blowing that play up was Henry Anderson.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Slam.
Yo, lady.
Check. 53's mine. Check. 53's mine. Watch the slam.
Here's Darnold. Gets this one to Le'Veon Bell. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and this is what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Here we go, young lady.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. That toss play right, we know it's one of the successful plays they have in their arsenal, and they showed you why there.
And remember, in order for it to be successful, because it's a little bit of a slower developing play, those blocks at the line of scrimmage have to be kept, have to be held, so that the runner can get to the corner and turn it upfield.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50. Mike, nice, sweetheart.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's caught right side by Anderson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. First down, here's the run to Montgomery. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Watch the shoot.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
We're going to start.
Watch the run, watch the run. Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
On 2nd and 9, Darnold. The ball popped in the air and intercepted.
Go.
Picked off by Patrick Chung.
Go.
He stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
Way to scoop in there,
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've been...
And now
Bruh,
this is
come on.
intercepted. My
Come
goodness.
on, man.
Picked up by Tremaine Johnson. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
Boy.
That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
That's going to be a long...
Waiting.
Whip, whip. Watch the whip.
After the interception, here's Darnold. Got an open man. It's a noon one. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. This one caught by Crowder. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Jamison Crowder, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Extra point good by Catanzaro, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Harris starts the drive on the ground, and they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. He's going to look deep for Edelman. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jamal Adams. Edelman, the intended receiver that time. That's sort of a 2nd quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a 2nd one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the 2nd.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Bell, of course, 3-time 1,000-yard rusher. Sat out 2018, but you look back to 2017, a tick under 1,300 yards and almost 700 more receiving. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now they'll try the sweep with Bell. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Let's go, baby. Return over. Get that ball. Get that ball.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. On the catch, it's Crowder. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That's another Jets first down. 1st and 10.
A first down throw, Darnold. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
To throw again on 2nd down, Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Swat.
Coverage on the play by Patrick Chung.
Getting over here stressing, boy.
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, this from 33. And Catanzaro's kick is right through. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it out past the 35. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They start the drive with White. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now Darnold. Anunua's got it, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
No. Off.
Hello, lady.
On first down, Darnold. The left side completion to Jones. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive. It just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it anymore.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Darnold going to lead the offense up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Throwing again is Darnold. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but, boy, he's playing really well.
Come on,
Brady's throw there, incomplete. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Now a pass here caught by Edelman. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. So that's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check. Crunch.
Hey, 66.
Brady gives this to White. Room here to
Let's
run.
go. There we go.
It's a foot
Red
race.
Sea.
Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. James White, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Now Steven Gostkowski on for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Check, 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 check.
Darnold. Out left to Anderson. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. He was the leading receiver for the Jets a season ago. Robbie Anderson, 50 catches, over 750 yards, and getting more and more comfortable with Sam Darnold. Now a year plus under their belts collectively. You'd figure that those numbers for Anderson might be trending further north. Darnold now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
You got tape. Now, lady.
On 1st down, it's Bell, and he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Darnold. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. Open man is Anderson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 27-yard line. Darnold now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on 1st down.
What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Check 13.
They'll go back to the ground with Bell. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Set. Mike 21, check Mike 21. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. Hey, check Mike 21.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Darnold. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A gain there of 21 yards.
Them folk putting the thoughts on.
Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. You better be afraid of me.
They'll run on 1st down. Bell, and he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
That was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Looking to throw again on second down. Brady over the middle, Dorsett. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Tom Brady needing a fourth-quarter comeback here. He's actually only done it 8 times in the last 5 years, but if you break that down further, the Pats in those years rarely losing in the fourth quarter like they are now. On first down, it's White. Avery Williamson there to make the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
No, 66.
They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. Going deep here for Edelman. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in.
Let's go, boy.
New England. Julian Edelman, his 9th touchdown of the season, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Gostkowski for the point after. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
17. Patriots 14. Steven Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. I don't want to say that they're completely against the wall here, Charles, but all of a sudden, with the run that they've been on the other sideline, this is down to a 3-point game. They got to be careful.
Not much space from their back to the wall, though. So you're exactly right.
Now Bell hit. He lost the football.
Wow, oh, they robbing me.
But a teammate comes along
and
scoops
they robbed
me. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Strip that ball. Hey, check. Hey, 80. 21. Check my 21.
Back to throw, Darnold. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jamie Collins. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Come get some. He don't want it. Hey, Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Go, go, go.
Hey, Echo.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. We own them. We got
3rd and long, it's Darnold. He's going to launch this thing way down. And got his man
Mike.
complete.
We can
30,
joke.
10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Robbie Anderson, 84 yards. And the Jets will extend their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Wait, 20.
Mike's 54. And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Convert.
Alert! Ozzy!
Shotgun now for Brady. Over the middle, Julian Edelman. It's complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Check, check. 154. You guys,
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he lets go a laser pulled in by Edelman. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. The Pats do snap it. It's Brady. And no, it's incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Under 10. Under 10. 10. Sponge.
Now they'll toss it to Bell running left. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Again, it's Bell. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
Hey, defense, let's go. Yo, lady. Check 52's the money. Check 52's the money.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this won't get there, won't be on line either. It's no good, off to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. To throw is Brady. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Watson. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores, want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Going on 1st down is Brady. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Regular. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Hey, Alpha. Oh, yeah, baby.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Game, set, match.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. He's going to have the 1st down past the 20. And they will finally get him down at the 28. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Bell. He finds an opening past the 40. And a cutback right sideline. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. It's a big run that time by Bell. And even 70 yards. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Hey, we got to get the stop here, D.
Now Bell. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. And give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that
he's into the end zone.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Jets.
Come on.
Le'Veon Bell with his 2nd touchdown of the game. Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
in this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Alpha. 53, Mike 53. Brilliant. Check, check. Lucky.
Who's off Porker? Rip.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check me out. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Hey, Alabama. Hey, Alabama.
Throwing again. Brady. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. New England on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10.
Check 24.
Check 52.
On 3rd down, a run from White. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. So it's a victory here.